Hi, this is Carole Copeland Thomas, and this is your diversity tip of the day. Create a diversity focus group in your organization to discover some of the opportunities and hidden challenges that you have between staff members, departments, and divisions. It can be done very, very simply. Typically, a good focus group lasts about 2 hours. I've done focus groups for almost 30 years, and typically they're about 2 hours long. It takes a good half an hour for a group of 10 to 15 people to sort of gel together, even if they've worked together on a daily basis. So typically it takes about a half an hour for people to loosen up and to realize that they're in a safe space and that they can share some of the incidences, stories, situations, problem solving opportunities, and teachable moments that they've had that relate to diversity, whether it's race or gender or economic issues or linguistic issues, languages that create conflict in the workplace, whatever it happens to be, they can be brought up in a focus group. Now, it's great to have an outside facilitator to come in. I provide those kind of services with my business, but you certainly can use somebody inside your company who is a strong communicator, someone who can move the conversation along, and somebody who can facilitate so that everybody has an opportunity to talk. You don't want to have one person to dominate the conversation, and you certainly don't want to have information to leak out and go elsewhere and you embarrass someone or there's some kind of retaliatory action that takes place. So there are some guidelines and some structures that you want to have, but you don't want to have a focus group that is so structured that people feel hemmed in and they can't really express themselves freely enough. Confidentiality is also very important, but when you have a focus group, you want to make sure that people know that they can share their stories, share their ideas and suggestions, but if there is a pattern that's heard, if there's a pattern of information that people are sharing, that pattern will be discussed in a larger format through a report or a presentation that is delivered, but the names are not given. That's important to make sure that you don't report out who said what specific to that particular person. That's where the level of confidentiality is really important. But the ideas, suggestions, or the patterns that are heard, that's the information that is really salient and will take your company to another level. So remember that, find people, you can schedule a couple of them. Maybe you want to keep departments together or particular floors together or particular types of employees together, but put that focus group together so that you can really have those salient, essential items that are critical to the growth and development of your company to bubble up from the people who are inside of your company. Make sure you visit my website for all of my speaking and training services at CaroleCopelandThomas.com. That's Carole. And make sure that you put a little bit of diversity into your everyday experience. Thanks so much for watching.